time change has come, and with that, we have fewer hours of daylight, which for us bike riders means light season. I've run the same lights for about 5 years now, and with some technological advances coming faster and faster these days, I thought it was time to check out new ones. Magicshine sent a couple of their lights to review, and I've been commuting with them for a few weeks now, so here are my thoughts. We'll start at the back with the SeeMee 200 tail light. As the name implies, the SeeMee 200 has 200 lumen maximum output. It is an intelligent taillight, which means it has a sensor at the bottom that can detect movement. When you are out riding and hit the brakes, the light kicks into its full power of 200 lumens. While I found this feature to be great on paper, the practicality of it and the small body of the SeeMee 200 has its downsides, which we will get to in a minute when I talk about the cons. On the pros side, I do like the intelligent sensor, as it not only kicks in when braking, but if your bike is idle for 5 minutes, the light goes into a sleep mode, and when you start rolling again, it wakes itself up without a touch of a button. The SeeMee 200 has great mounting options. The traditional mount is like many silicone mounting options that you've seen on other lights, but the real genius mount is this seat rail mount, which clips in directly to your saddle's seat rails, not only making the bike look sleeker, but giving the rear light a nice high positioning to be easily seen by drivers. The last thing I really like about the SeeMee 200 is the memory function, which basically means while switching through the modes, you can find the mode you like best, and it'll stay on this mode when you turn it on and off. This saves you time when turning it back on, as you don't have to shuffle through all the modes to find the mode you like. Let's talk about the cons of the SeeMee 200. While the SeeMee 200 has great intentions, I think it's just trying to do too much in such a small body. The intelligent feature, while very nice, uses way too much battery. I find myself charging this light once or twice a week because of this. Most of the time I now find myself opting for the flashing mode, which helps save on battery big time. Another con is the micro USB charging. Given that the RN3000, which we will talk about next, is USB-C, it would have been nice to see them share a similar charging platform. All in all, I don't think the SeeMee 200 is worth it. If the body of the light itself was double the size while keeping the same features, this would allow for a larger battery, and it would be really welcome in this light. That being said, I think Magicshine is really out to make amazing front lights, and unfortunately, the rear lights get put on the back burner. Pun intended. Speaking of front lights, the RN3000 is a beast of a light. With a whopping 3000 lumens, it'll be sure to light your way through the darkest of nights. The build quality is superb. When you first pick it up, you can tell it's on a different level when compared to the rear SeeMee 200. It has an IPX6 rating, which will make sure it's still trucking along when the rain starts coming down. For my case, I really like a bright light like this one, not just for lighting the way in the dark, but having drivers see me in the daylight as well. I have it on flashing mode most of the time and use it for all my commutes, whether that's at night or during the day. The RN3000 has USB-C fast charging and discharging. That's right, with its huge 10,000 milliamp battery, you can run this light for a long time, or run it on Eco and use it as a battery bank to charge your devices. I still have to test its capabilities on a full charge and a full day of riding to see if it will have me leaving my little Anchor battery bank at home and just bring this light along. For a size comparison, here it is next to my 10,000 milliamp Anchor external battery pack. One thing I really appreciated on this RN3000 was the door to access the USB-C. It has a nice tongue which makes grabbing the battery door a lot easier than bike lights I've used in the past. This is a small feature but really improves the usability and satisfaction you get from everyday use, especially if you are using this light as an external battery bank. The RN3000 mounts via Garmin mounts, and the bar mounts are low profile, which I appreciate. This battery, just like the SeeMee 200, features a memory function so you can have your preferred mode selected and turn it off and on without having to shuffle through all the modes. Unlike the rear light, the RN3000 has no problem with short battery life. In fact, I think I've only charged it twice since getting it, and with USB-C fast charging, it has been really easy to just connect it to my MacBook charger and charge it up quick. At $159, this is quite an investment, but you gotta think about what you're getting. You're not only getting a really bright light, but an excellent battery pack as well. In my opinion, I think the RN3000 is a great choice, if you are looking for a new or a brighter front light this winter. I wish I could say the same thing about the SeeMee 200, but unfortunately, I can't. I think with some reinventing of the body and fitting it with a bigger battery and USB-C fast charging, that light would have great potential. Until then, I would look elsewhere for a rear light. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope y'all stay warm out there and stay seen. I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, remember to stay stoked on spokes.